Oh boy, the dating life. Dating can make you feel all types of ways, from being happy to scary. You can have the perfect date to the worst date. And for someone who's brand new to dating and has no clue how to approach this and wondering what to do on a date, then these 8 quick tips should help you out and guide you to have at least a decent date. Hopefully. Number 1, go to places that you are familiar with. For the person organizing the date, this is key for staying calm, cool, and collected. Humans are habitual creatures. If a professor lets you choose your seats for every class, how much do you want to bet that you end up sitting in the same seat all semester long? We love predictability, stability, and repetition because it makes us feel safe. The same goes for dates. If you pick a place that you're familiar with for your date, you'll have more control over the situation and know what to expect. This is especially true for a first date where meeting up is risky enough. Imagine taking them to a new city and ending up nervous in a bad part of town. Avoid potentially negative or even dangerous situation by choosing familiarity at first. Number 2, tell someone where you're going. Meeting up with new people is fun, but it's also how most murder series on Netflix begin. Before you worry about what to do on a date, worry about where you're going before the date. Always tell someone where you're going. This could be your family member, best friend, or roommate. Share where you're going with who and what time they should expect you back. If you're running late, shoot them a text so they don't worry, and trust me, it's better to have someone worrying about you than not. It's almost like when you're watching a bad scary movie and the person home alone walks towards the scary sound in the darkness instead of calling the cops. Be smart and you won't end up on the big screen. Number 3, choose an active date idea. Movies and lunch dates are considered inactive dates. They don't really create a memorable experience with your dates, especially when your date is boring and doesn't really talk much. It creates a weird and awkward experience. But if you throw in an activity on your date, it'll be sure to make you more memorable because of the bond and the experience you both are going through. Also, if you choose an active date idea, your bodies will feel the adrenaline, followed by the calm and peace of completing the activity. Active date ideas release dopamine, the feel-good chemical we associate with pleasant memories and happiness. This person will not only have positive feelings associated with the date, but every time they reminisce on the activity, you'll be present in their mind. Number 4, if you're walking somewhere, brush your arm against theirs. Chances are you'll end up walking next to your date at some point, whether it's to the car, the door, or to your location. Use this time to initiate some casual physical contact flirting. If this person is gutsy, they may take the hint and brush your arm back or even hold your hand. If you're sitting, another variation would be to lean against them. And remember, don't sit across from them. This isn't an interview. The least you can do is sit side by side to create a better bond. Their physical reaction will tell you all you need to know about how comfortable they are with you and how the date's progressing. Number 5, surprise them with something small. Big gifts on a first date are really not necessary and sometimes wasteful because the date might not go well. But little surprises will put a smile on your date's face and mold the date into a more memorable experience, because then you'll have more opportunities to surprise them with something bigger later on if you both are still dating. These small surprises could be something like picking a flower for them, suggesting a cute spot to sit and enjoy an ice cream, or even telling a personal story that shares an intimate side of you. And of course, it doesn't always have to be a gift. Number 6, ask questions. A big key to a successful date is to ask questions. Some people rarely ask questions and aren't good listeners. Ask deep, open-ended questions. Make sure you listen carefully to your date's answer. These questions usually start with what, how, or why. Active listening includes eye contact, nodding your head, and follow-up questions. Not only will you show interest in your dates, but you will also learn more about them to see if you both mesh well together. Number 7, put your phone away. Okay, if you're on a date, you shouldn't be on your phone all the time. It's common sense. At least I think it should be. If you're on the phone all the time, this shows that you're uninterested in the date itself. Period. If you have to use the phone, excuse yourself to go to the restroom so at least your date doesn't see it. If you can't give them your undivided attention for an hour or two on a date, how could they expect you to be an attentive partner for the long run? Put your phone away and be in the present. Number 8, be yourself. Okay, hear me out before calling this cheesy. First dates are big first impressions, and the following dates are almost as important. We all want to put our best foot forward and be the best version of ourselves so that this person likes us. The important part of this is making sure you aren't faking it and that you're acting like your real self. Don't try to act like you've been a lot of places if all you do is stay in town. Don't try to flash an expensive outfit if you can't really afford it. Just be a good version of yourself and that you're actually being yourself. Overall, for those who are new to the dating world, I hope this helps. Know that not all dates will be perfect and go accordingly. Some unexpected things could happen during the date and it might turn into a good thing or a bad thing. And if the first date doesn't work out, it's totally fine because now you have at least one experience under your belt and you can use that experience to evaluate what you did wrong or right and move on from there. Hopefully, you'll have a better experience in the future. Anyway, hope you liked this video. If so, feel free to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing for more weekly uploads like these. And as always, thanks for watching.